bluegill my daddy could catch. But my father walked away from my mother when I was about 4 years old and came back when I was 12, and I missed out on the training. So when he walked back into my life at 12, he expected me to be just like him. So my daddy says, let's go fishing. So we get ready to go fishing. And now he says, I'm old enough to learn how to cast. So my dad gives me the pole, and first we practice with no worm. You know, first you gotta learn how to practice with no worm, because you gotta learn how to cast. So the idea was you had to, once it was ready, you had to open up the line, put your finger, and then you had to throw it, and as you snap it, you gotta let it go. And if you let it go, that thing goes. So my daddy said, you ready? He said, watch this, just do it just like this. Your turn, son. Okay, ready? Snap! Son, you forgot to open the line. What that mean? Well, because you didn't open the line, the sinker, which is heavier than the line, it broke, it snapped. Oh, he said, I'll let you do it again. Put another sinker on there. Ready? Snap! About 5 more times. My dad started rolling his eyes at me. Because some of his best sinkers are not coming back, right? And when he finished, he gave me that little red and white rubber ball thing that just bounced on the, and told me to just go sit down. And fishing never came easy. I didn't like putting the worms on the hook. You know, you put the worm on, blood start coming out. It ain't painful to me, but it's painful to the worm. And so I didn't like the earthworms because they was big and all, you know, crawly. So then he gave me the mealworms. Oh, you know what the mealworms? So you fish? Okay. So what? So that you get the mealworms, those little yellow ones. So they were easier. So I put them on. But as soon as you put them on the hook, the pots come out. And every time I put them on, they were wiggling off. So I would put one end on this side, put the other end on. And he said, "Baby, ain't nothing gonna come to that. You killed it." I struggled because my dad wanted fishing and the ability to fish to be in my DNA. But my dad wasn't there to teach me the training. And so because I missed the training, I didn't understand the assignment.
All right, come on.
All right.
And here's what I think he wanted me to learn.
You're there now.
Patience produces perseverance.
All right.
What you learn about fishing is that you have to have patience. And we would be sitting out there 3 and 4 hours on the boat. I'm like, ain't nothing coming on. And he's like, you just got to be patient. Then, patience produces perseverance. You just stay with it. You stay with it. You don't quit, just stay with it. And then, perseverance produces possibilities. If you stay there, you can't catch a fish if you don't have the line in the water. So you got to have some perseverance so that your perseverance will open the door to some possibilities. Possibilities produce purpose.
Yeah.
Because once the fish come, you've accomplished your goal. The purpose of you to go fishing was to catch a fish.
Yes.
I never got it. I couldn't understand it. So I don't understand when Peter goes, I go fishing. I go fishing. If you read it out of the context, you really think that they were just going on a vacation. But they were not going on a vacation. He was leading a desertion. He was leading a desertion. He wasn't going on a vacation. Is John Is there anybody you were doing good till death on your door? Anybody's life was a whole lot easier till you had to say goodbye to mama? Or you had to say goodbye to daddy? Or you had an unexpected, and then death messed with you, that you wouldn't stand on the same path, but you're reverting back to an old path? When he said, I go a-fishing, he was saying, I'm going back to my old way of life, because this pain right here, this moment that I'm having right now is so big and it hurts so bad that the only thing that I can see is I better go back to what I'm comfortable with. He's comfortable. He's comfortable with fishing for fish. And so he says, I'm going fishing. And the powerful thing was, you can influence your friends.